Well, USDA experts expected corn acres across the country to increase this year by at least 7%.
Despite the optimistic prediction, corn growers here in Louisiana will not likely share that positive view, all because of historic flooding this spring. According to the USDA's June 30th World Agriculture Supply and Demand Report, soybean acres increased by 100,000 acres here in Louisiana, a trend against a predicted national rise in corn acres. LSU AgCenter professor of ag economics Mike Deliberto explains that back in March, the USDA expected nearly 730,000 acres of corn to be planted across Louisiana. However, when you consider the historic flooding that swept away corn in early March, everyone expected fewer acres of corn in north central Louisiana and eastern Louisiana.
As that corn planting window closed, a lot of producers still couldn't get into their fields, so alternative crops were going to be planted there, and particularly soybeans. And as of early April, only about half of Louisiana's corn crop was planted, which, if you look at a 5-year trend, that mid-April number should push 75–80% of that crop being planted at the time. If you fast forward to the June 30th acreage report that USDA put out, the corn acres in Louisiana was 630,000 acres. So a 100,000 acre decrease in the plantings of corn in the state, and we can't say with a high degree of certainty that that was a result of the floods, but certainly the floods were a major contributing factor to that corn reduction in the state.
Even though ag economists have seen an uptick in export sales as U.S. corn becomes more competitive because of the wet conditions in Brazil, it's still not enough to increase the production numbers that USDA has estimated for the U.S.